Hello, my name is Austin Hellickson, and I cannot be more excited to share this new platform, Homexa, with you. Guys, this platform is turning heads. We are seeing exponential growth right now, and people are wanting to know what makes Homexa different. Before I jump into what the platform is and what we have to offer, thought I'd give a little bit in a brief background on myself. I got my license when I was 18 years old. For these past 3 years running, I've been the #1 listing agent in the entire country. 23 years old today. Over the first few years in the industry, I've noticed a lot of different things. Number one, it's hard. It is not easy to be a real estate agent. The model is broken for most agents. 87% of real estate agents will not renew their license after their first 2 years. And on that note, last year, according to the National Association of Realtors, 71% of agents sold one home or less. So why are so many people getting their real estate license? They see this grand opportunity for flexibility, for freedom, to be able to have their life by design of what they want it to be. But they don't see the burnout. They don't realize the inconsistency that comes behind the business. And they're trying to wear all the hats themselves. They're trying to be the salesman. They're trying to be their own marketer, their admin, their transaction coordination. All of these things take away from the one thing that actually matters in this business. And that is the relationship that we can and will build with our clients. Truth is, most agents don't need more hustle. What they need is better systems and to be able to delegate tasks out so they can then go focus on the client relationships. Most companies expect real estate agents to run their businesses alone. Agents handle the marketing, agents handle the lead generation, the paperwork, the client communications, the negotiations. All of those things are great and necessary to succeed in real estate. But every hour working on admin work is an hour less you're focusing on the actual relationships with the clients. A lot of this makes the real estate business and industry as a whole very unpredictable. At some point, we have all heard of the saying behind the roller coaster in real estate. How do we limit that roller coaster? How do we limit not knowing where our next check is coming from? The last thing we want is to close a deal and say, woohoo, that's awesome, but be stressed of, oh my goodness, I have no clue where my next paycheck's gonna come from. I have no clue how I'm gonna be able to feed my family this next month. We need to have exponential growth and exponential success in order to keep moving that needle forward in our business. Most agents believe that leads are their problem. They're out searching for leads left and right. However, let me tell you, leads are one of the easiest things to come by. We have a bigger issue of lack of systems. Systems run businesses and people run the system. So what we need to do is focus on our system as agents to ensure that we can have the success that we are looking for. With structure, we will be able to have that long-term success. But we've had a gap in the industry for such a long time now. For the longest time, we've only had brick and mortar real estate offices. Then we've been able to see some revolutionary models like your EXPs, Real, LPT, Epic Realty, and these have flipped the game upside down. However, in every single one of these models, you only really have 3 different types of options. Number one, you stay solo. You keep all your commission. You handle everything from the start to the finish. And again, most agents will eventually burn out. 87% of real estate agents will not grow their business. They'll end up getting out of the business. Number 2, join a traditional team. Many people have a sore spot for teams. You gain support though. You gain great systems, but you're giving up a lot of that control that agents want and need to have at the end of the day. Or you can join a brokerage platform. You get better technology, you get some of those marketing tools, but you are still responsible for the entire business itself. Now, why was Homexa built? I built Homexa with the purpose and idea of mind of helping those 87% of agents and helping everyone decrease their stress and workflow when it comes to the business. Homexa was tailored after watching agents spend time and time again burning themselves out, not having the success that they're wanting to have, and not even knowing where to start. A lot of these different brokerages promise technologies, but agents lack on the implementation behind them. Teams often scale up very high but the individual agent behind the team does not see nor have that opportunity for growth in what they want to do. You're promoting the team leader, you're not having the chance to promote yourself. And agents are great at working. Agents are very disciplined, very motivated most of the time. But what we need to do is give them the systems, the technology, and the opportunity to grow in whatever aspect they are looking for. Homexa was designed to put the agent first, to give the agent every single resource, opportunity, and support that they need in order to be successful. Now, what actually is Homexa? Number one, Homexa is not a brokerage. It is a real estate operating system that runs in addition to your existing brokerage. It helps agents stay where they want to be, whether it's your EXPs, your Keller Williams, your Compasses, your LPTs, and it plugs into every single brokerage model. And it keeps them at whatever brand they want to be a part of in any state in the United States. As of today, we are in over 23 different states in the United States. Guys, we are growing rapidly. Overnight, we're having people join, and being able to see that exponential growth and success in their business. And think about it as the engine in your car. It helps get you started, but at the end of the day, you gotta be putting it in drive. Now, we simply provide the infrastructure that's gonna help you at the end of the day. It's gonna be you in front. We are doing the behind the scenes work. And it's the system that top agents are utilizing and leveraging in their business to be able to grow and to be able to scale. You're now getting access to the entire infrastructure team behind you, where you stay the focal point. That said, we have over 50 people on staff ready to help you 24/7, 365 to ensure that you know what is going on with every single transaction. We have inside sales associates that respond to leads quickly and book appointments for you. We have set over 1,200 listing appointments in the first 2 months of this year already so far. We have the licensed and unlicensed transaction coordination to support yourself. Every call, text, email, the notes are all at your disposal. So no matter what, again, you know, and you are the captain of your own ship. The marketing systems behind yourself. We have marketing material in over 15 different languages now. So whether you're meeting with someone who speaks English, Spanish, Haitian Creole, German, Portuguese, Punjabi, you name it, you have every single resource you need in order to take that client from start to finish and make yourself the expert. The CRM, currently we use Follow Up Boss. Follow Up Boss is an amazing CRM to have action plans, smart plans, nurture campaigns, all of your communication in one place. The admin support, even for some of those little and different types of tasks that you just don't want to complete. Again, you can now pass that off to somebody else and focus on the money-making activities. The agent responsibilities for the most part. At the end of the day, I want you to be able to focus on the big three of lead generation, lead follow-up, and lead conversion. You should also be focusing on the actual appointments with the client, your relationships, whether it's your sphere of influence or it's a lead that Homexa provides to you. And you get the opportunity to focus on the negotiation. Other than that, why not be able to pass all those things off from start to finish? The big buzz in real estate right now as well is AI. Now, how do we utilize AI to ensure that you are the focal point and that you get that opportunity to be the one in charge? Now, number one, there's what's called GEO, or Generative Engine Optimization. What is new about GEO is this is how your ChatGPTs, your Claudes, your Groks, your Google Geminis are all getting their information to relay that to clients. We need to make sure that every single one of our listings that we put on the market is GEO optimized. We have objection handling role plays to where you can get voice to voice with our AI assistant, chat, role play your scripts with them, and get graded feedback on what you can do to improve. Social media and content. Oh my goodness, this is a big one as well. Being able to say, I want a post to go out once a week to these different platforms with this type of content. And it will automatically create this document and or picture where you can choose to approve it or have it auto posted and published. Offer strategy. Sometimes we just get so lost on how can we best help our client with what their needs are. We now have a section where you can do is you can import a document and get coaching right away to ensure that your client gets the best deal humanly possible for what their needs are. And we can set up alerts for you to know what's going on in your CRM and within your database. The last thing that we want to have happen that really stinks at the end of the day is when we get those notifications of, hey, by the way, I decided to work with Susie. Thank you so much for your time. Oh my goodness, it's frustrating. What we need to do is make sure we have alerts set up for those clients, but also for ourselves so we know if and when those folks start to transact and how can we prevent them from transacting with somebody else. Now the economics. Everybody wants to know how is the compensation structure within Homexa. Now we have a 3-tiered process of what do each one of the leads moving forward look like. Now, let's start with our database. We have well over 700,000 leads in our CRM. You now get the privilege to plug in, call, work, and grow those leads in your database. Those people are 50-50. Sphere of influence, your friends, family, past clients, open houses, you name it. Leads that the agent procures, 70-30. And we also have those ISA opportunities. ISA being you show up, you sign the listing, and you leave. 30-70. We do all of the front end work, and for that matter, we do all of the back end work. We also have a rev share component within Homexa. And let me tell you, this is better than any of the brokerage models out there, bar none. Now, what does that look like? Coming from the Homexa side, 10% of every single deal goes towards rev share. If you bring in Susie, let's call it, and Susie sells a home, you get paid 50% of the 10% pool. So you're gonna get paid 5% on that gross commission income for life, no matter what brokerage she's at and no matter what state she is in as well. Huge. And oh, by the way, there is no cap on rev share. There is unlimited earning potential from every single one of the people that you bring into the platform. And oh, by the way, the rev share program goes 10 lines deep. So if Susie brings in John, John brings in Sally, Sally brings in Jose, and Jose sells a home, you are still getting paid on that transaction with no cap. Huge. Now let's talk about the workflow that's involved on every single deal moving forward. I want to be able to simplify your life with the things that you have to do. Number one, whether it's a sphere of influence lead or it's a Homexa provided lead, you're getting access to everything the exact same. If it's a buyer, for example, we make sure you get the buyer packet, so you get the transaction coordination, the CMAs for each individual property they're heading out to, being able to delegate those tasks out so you can truly focus on the actual client relationship. Now, when it comes to the seller side, I want to reduce your expenses as much as humanly possible. We pay for the pictures. We pay for your sign to get installed. We ensure that the marketing gets done. We do all of the listing coordination. We make sure if necessary, if you don't want to do it, we can even input these properties into the MLS for you. When it comes to the pending side of things, buyer or seller side, we do all of that transaction coordination. And select states currently licensed, other states we do all of the unlicensed tasks at this point. What you need to do as the agent is focus on the relationships. Focus on generating more business. Let us do the grunt work. Let us do those tasks that take up hours and hours and hours of the day. Put you back in that driver's seat. Put you at the helm of the ship so you can continue to drive your business forward, make a lot more money, do less work, and to do that in less time. On top of all of this, you're getting access to the Homexa agent portal. Now, what does that look like? You get the opportunity to track every single one of your properties, buyer or seller, from pre-list all the way through the closing table. With your timelines, your updates, full access to the transaction coordination software. You can see how your production ranks compared to other people, giving you that friendly competition to be able to move your business forward. You're getting access to all of our training materials. Every single day, we have some form of training going on. Mondays, we do a listing agent training being led by myself, the #1 listing agent on planet Earth currently. Number 2, Tuesdays, we have group coaching through Club Wealth. Wednesdays, we have buyer agent mastermind calls. What those look like is being able to mastermind with other top buyer agents around the country, get tips, feedback on what will move your business forward. We do a listing agent mastermind call once a month as well on Wednesdays. In addition to that, we have investor masterminds. We have REO masterminds. How do I better work with the banks? We do team leader training. What can you do to grow a team if so desired at the end of the day? And last but not least, we have sales call training. What can I do to be better on the phones? And on top of all this, we have a database of over 5,000 videos and resources for you to be able to learn about any single piece of the business. All this is great, but it comes down to the implementation. And as you implement, I can promise you, you will see tremendous and exponential success. I have a gentleman who this last year, he sold 5 homes by himself. Now, within his first 2 months of joining Homexa, he's already signed 6 listings and put a seller under contract. Again, 4, 5, 6xing his business in his first few months here. You'll be able to track your revenue on the Homexa agent portal. You'll be able to see all of your pending commissions that are coming in. You'll be able to see your trajectory for the rest of the year based off of how your current pace has gone thus far. You'll be able to manage your rev share, your documents, the internal files. The goal is to be able to simplify agents' businesses and to simplify agents' lives. Now, who is this platform really built for? Well, as the agents come first and foremost, I want to be able to take an amazing solo agent, give them the systems, the resources, and opportunities that they need for growth. Agents who want to be able to scale without having to hire staff. Let me tell you, from personal experience, it really stinks when you hire a great, amazing VA and then they leave for a different opportunity. And then you hire the ISAs and you train them and you give them your scripts and the automations and then they end up leaving. And then like, finally, I guess I'll hire somebody in-house. And you hire that one in-house person and they decide that they want to go be an agent by themselves. So you're spinning yourself. So you're having to figure out payroll every single week. Those are not fun things nor activities to do. What you need to do is be at the helm of your ship to be able to really drive that business forward and scale your business without expense. This is for the experienced agents who want to be able to grow, scale, and they want to do a lot more work in less time, being able to grow their business, being able to find out those different nuances, being able to find those systems in their business to grow while not having to do all that work themselves. And this is also helping those agents in the first few years of their business, getting rid of and hopefully eliminating that 87%, helping agents get out of the 71% of the business that sold 1 home last year. Heck, if we help them get 3, 4, 5 more deals, we can really avoid that 87%. Helping agents be able to create a substantial business long term. But at the end of the day, no success in the world can compensate for failure in the home. I'm a very big believer behind that. That is our number 1 core value at Homexa. I want to be able to help you grow your business, but not at the expense of your family. We need to make sure we're taking care of our families at the end of the day. And let me tell you, Homexa agents are winning, and they're winning big. We have well over 150 active agents on the platform. We have a presence in 23 plus states at this point. And let me tell you, this pace is not slowing down. We are bringing on more and more and more admin support, the ISA support, and appointment setters to ensure that our agents have what they need for success. And let me tell you, hundreds of thousands of dollars are being poured into these agents on a monthly basis. We know what it takes to build that substantial platform. We know what it takes in order to succeed in real estate. What we want to do is help our agents do what they need to do, which is to be that productive person. A friendly reminder, there is no upfront fee when it comes to Homexa. There is no monthly fee. Far too often I see a lot of these different platforms and opportunities in the industry asking agents for those 2 big things. I want to put my money where my mouth is. I want to show you that I'm as invested in your success as I hope you are as well. I'll put my money where my mouth is. All I need you to do is to go out there and actually take action. Implement the things that we're teaching you and helping you with. And at any point in time, if you feel like we are not the right fit for you, shake hands and walk away. You can cancel at any time. I'm gonna give you every opportunity to leave if you want to, but every reason to stay. I'm gonna give you every single resource, every single appointment. And let me tell you, I've had people in their very first month with Homexa, just on leads that we provided and opportunities we provided, not things that they did, sign 6 listings their very first month. If they can do it, you can do it too. And this is the future of real estate. We're taking on competitors head on right now, and we're helping other agents leverage themselves better, build better processes and procedures, and operate as the director in their business. We don't need to do a lot of those other crazy and nuanced things in the business. What we need to do is focus on the relationships with the clients and develop better relationships with more. Those are the things that move the needle in our real estate businesses. Now, what do next steps look like? Let me tell you, go to homexa.com today. Homexa.com. Click the button that says Get Started. From there, what you're gonna do is fill out your information and apply to join Homexa. Within 24 hours, you'll be getting notified and starting the onboarding process. Now, what does onboarding look like? It'll take you maybe an hour to hour and a half to get accustomed to all of our systems that we utilize. But once you've done that, the world is your oyster. Again, we've had people sign 6+ listings their very first month on the platform. If they can do it, you can do it too. What to expect within the first 90 days? You're gonna be learning a lot. You're gonna be changing your systems and the ways that you do business for the better. And as you implement some of the habits and technologies and systems we'll help you with, you'll be able to see business happening right away. That said, you guys, thank you so much for joining and for watching this video. Welcome to Homexa, and I can't wait to see you on our calls.